Dear students, good wishes to all. Today's video lecture, we have been going to discuss about leading and trailing. This leading and trailing is a part of the concept of operator precedence parser, which is ultimately a bottom-up parser. So the topics which we are going to cover in this video lecture is introduction of leading and trailing, introduction of leading and trailing, definition, computational rules, problem solving, questions for practice. We will see the definition of leading and trailing. When you take up the definitions of leading and trailing, these are used to operate for construction of operator precedence passing table. When you take up an operator precedence parser, the production rules which we are given, those production rules will be preliminarily processed by leading and trailing. So the basic step in operator precedence parser is determination of leading and trailing. Leading is defined as a non-terminal. For every non-terminal, we have a first terminal in a string derived from that particular non-terminal. You have a non-terminal at the left side. The right side, you have the combination of terminal and non-terminal. On the right side, the first terminal symbol will be the lead of the non-terminal symbol at the left side. So likewise, when you take up the trailing is also focused on a non-terminal symbol whose right hand side will be having a string, and the last terminal symbol at the right hand side will be the trailing of the non-terminal symbol. We will see the rules and some problems so that you can understand still more briefly in the forthcoming rules and problems about leading and trailing. See, the thing is, here there are 6 steps to compute operator precedence parser, ensuring the operator grammar which satisfies the prerequisite. And based on that operating grammar, we are dealing with leading and trailing. And after finding the leading and trailing, constructing the operator parser table and parsing the given input string. Then the final stage is precedence function, computing the precedence functions and graph. So these are the 6 steps for computing operator precedence. Now what we have to do is we have to proceed with computation of leading and trailing, which is the foremost step of operator precedence parser. So a simple definition for leading and trailing is leading is defined as a determination of terminals that can be in the first terminal in a given string derived from that non-terminal. So what is that string derived from the non-terminal? Let's see in this detail. See, the thing is simple concept. A is a non-terminal. From A, we are deriving a set of strings. Maybe you take as B, small c, capital D. So what we are going to find here? We are going to find leading of A. So how do you find that this leading of A? This is a string production. From this, from left to right, which is the first terminal symbol? C. This is the first terminal symbol. So that absolutely becomes leading of A. And when you take up trailing, the same example with some different forms we will take. A tends to B, D, and C. Or we can take the same example also, it would be better. And I include an E. To avoid confusion, I'm extra adding an E. Now the question is, what will be the trailing of A? Trailing of A is from the last, what is the terminal symbol in the given string? So from the last, what is the given symbol? E. Suppose if I am taking this E out, from the last, what is the terminal symbol? The last symbol is D. From the last, next to the D is C. So this C will be the terminal symbol. This is the definition given for leading and trailing. I hope you understand the definition and introduction of leading and trailing. See, leading and trailing, what is the use? It is used for operator precedence grammar. Okay, operator precedence table. Why it is used for? It is used to sequence the operator grammar. What are the steps in finding out the leading and trailing? From the definition, we are going to find out the first terminal for leading, last terminal for trailing. And only these are the only rules? No. In addition, we have some more rules. So what is that rule? We will see one by one. So the thing is, how to compute lead of A, that is leading of A. So here we have given a production rule. A tends to gamma A delta, where a gamma is an epsilon or a single terminal value. So here for trailing as well as for leading, you have two rules, rule 1 and rule 2. For rule 1, we have, how do you find leading of A? As per the definition we have seen, the leading of A is from the leftmost to rightmost, we have one terminal symbol. This terminal symbol is leading of A. When you take up rule of 2, so if this is the production rule, and the production rule is of the form capital B alpha. So in rule 1, we are tracing out the first terminal symbol for leading. In rule 2, the first non-terminal symbol we are taking as, and we are finding already, if we, so in some situation we would have find the for example, for when you take in this production, if you take B, leading of B is equal to leading of A. So in some situation we would have find initially leading of A or leading of B, and we can substitute with this equation. The next is trailing of A. How to compute trailing of A? So for easy convenience, I just because I have to make it, so I'll be coming out from the Zoom mode. I hope this screen will be visible for all. So A tends to gamma A delta, where delta is an epsilon or a single non-terminal variable. So here, what is the trailing? The trailing of A is from the last, what is the first symbol? Here, A. So trailing of A is small a, that is the terminal. The exact definition is the trailing of non-terminal symbol A is equal to the last of the terminal symbol in the right side production. The last of the terminal symbol here is A. From the last, when you trace, the terminal symbol is A. Then, and when you come to rule 2 for trailing, how to find trailing of A? So why, if there is a non-terminal symbol at the last most part, at the rightmost part of the production, then it becomes the trailing of B. So trailing of B exactly equals to trailing of A. Okay. With this, a short introduction, we will move on with problems. So we will start a problem on leading and trailing. First thing is we have to find, so here they are given set of productions and we have to find leading of S and leading of T. Leading of T. Okay. Now, what is first we will see about what is a leading of S. So apply rule 1. So for your easy convenience, you can split this. Okay. So that it will be easy for you. Okay. Now, as per rule 1, I apply a rule 1. I apply rule 1. So leading of S equal to, here the first thing is we have to consider the first terminal symbol of each production. So other than terminal symbol, nothing is there in this production. Here you have only exponent operator and here you have open bracket. So the leading of S as per rule 1 is A, comma, exponent operator followed by open bracket, right? Then whether this problem is finished? No, we have to apply rule 2. So as per the rule 2, leading of S equal to, thing is, you have any non-terminal symbol here? No. You have any non-terminal symbol here? No. You have any non-terminal symbol? You have a non-terminal symbol, but at the second position. As per our rule, we have to take, see here, as per our rule, we have to take up the first position. So if the non-terminal symbol in the first position, we have to take, else we can skip. So nothing is there. So as per rule 2, we don't have anything. So combining rule 1 and rule 2, we will be getting A exponential operator, open bracket. That's it. This is for leading of S. Okay. Now we have to find leading of T. We have to find leading of T. So as per rule 1, What is the first terminal symbol in the production? So if you want to split, you can split, no issues. Okay. So the first terminal symbol is comma. Over. This is as per rule 1. As per rule 2, leading of t equal to, so you have leading of t again, leading of t, and here you have leading of s, leading of s. So combining rule 1 and 2, already we have find out leading of t, so we are going to substitute the same thing for the place of leading of t. So leading of t is same as leading of t in the second rule also, so write it as such. So comma followed by this leading of t is same, so we can skip up this. Then leading of s, what is leading of s? A exponential operator followed by exponential operator, then open bracket. So leading of s and leading of t we have found it. Now next step is we have to find trailing. So trailing of s and trailing of t, trailing of t. Okay, now apply rule 1. So we will find trailing of s, apply rule 1, we will see what is happening. So trailing of s implies, so here when you take up the same symbol a and followed by exponential operator, then in this, what is the what is the last terminal symbol? See, the difference between leading and trailing is, as per rule 1, you have to take up the first terminal symbol. In leading, you have to take up the first terminal symbol. In trailing, you have to take up the last terminal symbol. So the last terminal symbol is close bracket here. Okay, close it. As per rule 1, we have found it. Then as per rule 2, anything is there? Do you have any non-terminal symbol here? No. Non-terminal symbol here? No. Non-terminal symbol at the right side? No, it is in the second position. We need the non-terminal symbol at the last position. Nothing is there. So trailing of s is this. It is finalized. Now we have to find trailing of t. Okay. Trailing of t. When you find trailing of t, apply again rule 1. So when you apply rule 1, from the last, what is the terminal symbol? Comma. Okay. This is as per rule 1. Rule 1. Now trailing of t. Now I have to apply as per, find out as per rule 2. As per rule 2, trailing of t. What is the last position in the non-terminal and the what is the last terminal non-terminal symbol in the production? Yes. So it is trailing of yes, comma. Here also we have trailing of yes. Trailing of s is same as trailing of s. So it is better. You can stop with this. You can skip the other. Next is, so already we have to combine rule 1 and rule 2. This is obtained from rule 2. So combining rule 1 and 2, we will be getting trailing of t equal to, so what we have obtained, comma, from the rule 1. Then what is trailing of s? Trailing of s, already we have dealt with this. So copy, paste, that's it. Okay, so this is leading of s and t, and this is trailing of s and t. Next, we will move on to the second problem, the famous problem E plus T problem. We will move on with another problem, that is T tends to E plus T of T, T tends to T into F equal to E in bracket or ID. So we have to expand this and you will be working out. Okay. Now the question is, the first thing is you expand this one. Okay. And if it is possible, number this one so that it will be easy for you. Okay. And I'm straight away moving with rule 1 and rule 2. Okay. So first, if you are having, see in previous cases we have 2 or 3 production rule, but in this case we have more production sets. So go with least production set, that is a non-terminal with least production. So in that case we can go with F, because F, and why I am choosing F is F contains ID, I mean a terminal symbol alone. Then when you take up E, E is to production, E plus T or T. So when comparing these two, F has a more significant productions. So take up F. So trailing off, we will move with, we will move with leading of F. Leading of F, when you take up, what are the leading of F? Leading of F is, as per the rule 1, you have here, see, as per the rule 1, the first non-terminal symbol, you have open bracket, and here you have ID. Okay. And next is, you have to calculate, next thing is, we have to calculate the leading of T. So what is this leading of T? The leading of T is, we have to calculate the leading of T. The leading of T is, in comparing here, what is the first symbol? Star. And nothing is there as per rule 1. As per rule 2, what is the first left non-terminal symbol? T and F. So leading of T is leading of T, comma, leading of F. Okay. And when you go for expanding this, you will be getting, what is leading of T? It is already, star is there. Star. Keep the star as such. Next is, when you go with trail leading of T, you will be having open bracket followed by id. Okay, so this is leading of t, and now we have to come with leading of e. When you go with leading of e, as per rule 1, we will apply rule 1. As per rule 1, we have two productions for e, but the rule 1 will be applicable only for this plus. Rule 1 will be applicable only for this plus. As per rule 2, what we are getting? As per rule 2, we will be getting e and t. That is leading of e and t. Leading of e and t. Okay, so what will be the answer? Answer is plus as such. So already we have derived plus. Now what is leading of e? Same as such. What is leading of t? Already we have derived star open bracket id. Okay, so this is leading of e. Now whether this is over? No, we have to find trailing also. Okay, now we will see trailing of these things. Trailing, when you take up trailing, again start with f, since it has only one unique terminal symbol, trailing of f. When you take trailing of f, now the question is, we can take the id as such, no problem. Now when you take up this production, we have to consider the terminal symbol from the last. So what is the from the last? You have the terminal symbol, close bracket. Okay, finish up. So trailing of f is over. Now you take trailing of t. When you take trailing of t, these two one. From the last, what is the terminal symbol? Star is there. So f followed by star. Star, comma. When as per the rule 2, rule 1 we found that star. Rule 2, from the last, what is the symbol? Non-terminal symbol, trailing of f. Trailing of f. Now when you consider this one, you will be having the same trailing of f. So again we need not write that. So as per the norms, I am combining rule 1 and 2. I'll be getting star, close bracket, followed by id. Okay, this is trailing. Okay, trailing of t. Now the last and final stage is finding trailing of e. Trailing of e. So how to find this? We have to consider again these two. Now how to find out the, as per the rule 1, we have to act. From the last, what is the first terminal symbol? Plus. Come on. Is there any terminal symbol here for the second production? No. So leave it as such. Now apply again rule 2. When you apply rule 2, from the last, what is the non-terminal symbol? T. So trailing of t. Trailing of t. Comma. From the last, when you apply the second rule for the second production is trailing of t, the same. So that's it. Now expand this, plus, comma. What is trailing of t? Already we have derived. That is star, close bracket, comma, id. Okay. So this is the trailing of E. Okay, so this is the concept about leading and trailing. In case any doubt, you can always approach me. Thank you for watching my video.